Question 4 says in the xy plane, if line K has a negative slope and passes through the point -3, S, is the x-intercept of the line K positive? Statement 1 says the slope of the line K is -3, and statement 2 says S is less than 0. This question is really interesting. We can try to approach the question in either an algebraic way or a purely geometrical way. How is that possible? Well, in the first place, we can consider that the properties of the equation of the line can be used in order to determine whether there is a unique answer to the question. What do we know about a line with a negative slope? Well, a line with a negative slope would have an equation like this: y equals m times x plus b. Saying that the line has a negative slope means that the value of m is negative. And to say that the line passes through the point -3, S means that these numbers, -3 and S, must satisfy the equation of the line, such that S has to be equal to m multiplied by -3 plus b. Alright, so this is the same as saying b minus 3m. Okay, so we're trying to determine whether the x-intercept of the line K is positive. So consider what this means. The x-intercept is defined as the inverse additive of this ratio, b over m. That is the value of the x-intercept. Asking whether this is positive means this, which is exactly the same as b over m is less than 0. Alright, so considering this, let's attack statement 1 alone. It says that the slope of the line K is -3. So here it says that m equals exactly -3. We are trying to determine what is this inequality, true or false. So b over m would simply be b over -3 or -b over 3. But can we say whether -b over 3 is less than 0? Well, we don't know because we don't know the value of b. It is an unknown. So this is not possibly determined. Statement 1 alone is not sufficient. What about statement 2? Statement 2 says that S is less than 0. Well, what do we know about S? According to the information prior to the question, the fact that the point -3, S is a point on line K means that the coordinates of this point satisfy or make true the equation of the line. It means this equality is true. Or S equals b minus 3m. But if we are told that S is less than 0, then this expression b minus 3m must be less than 0, meaning that b is less than 3 times m. But as we are interested in defining what the sign of b over m is, then we can form the ratio by dividing both sides by m. But let's remember something. If we are going to divide by m both sides of this inequality, let's remember that m is less than 0, right? We are not told exactly what is the value of m in statement 2 alone, but we were given the sign of the slope prior to the question here. So if we divide by n, we get b over m on the left side, 3 on the right side, but because of property 1 of inequalities, the direction or the sense of the inequality symbol must be reversed. So we get that b over m is greater than 3. But if b over m is greater than 3, that means that we have an answer to the question. B over m is not negative, it's positive, because it's always greater than positive 3. We would have a negative answer to the question. So statement 2 alone is sufficient. The correct answer choice would be option B.